it's not fair. It's not.
Well, I understand that's what addicts do. We've all done it. Anybody that's been an addict has told every lie in the book to get what they needed.
Oh, no. Don't you read the Reddit and the Discord? Everybody that's been in active addiction, ma'am, held a job through it, got their own money, never lied, never stole, never cheated. Mm-hmm. They were just, what do they call it? Users that can function, I guess. So.
Right. Well, not everybody's like that, and everybody's story's different, and I get it.
Okay, well, first off, I take a little bit of issue with what the person in the box stated. Because you first stated that every person that's ever been in active addiction has lied, cheated, stolen, has told every lie in the book. And then you, at the end, said, well, everyone has a different story. And the first statement was absolutely false. The second statement, definitely true. Everybody's story is different. You see, my story is totally different than Lisa's story. And then, of course, Lisa chimed in, oh, well, according to Reddit, they never lied, cheated, stole. They were, a functioning addict. They still worked a job. Well, Lisa, I'm here to tell you that yes, that was me. I was a functioning addict. Am I proud of that? No. But I am proud that I never did. I never stole from people. The only person I ever lied to was my husband, and that was about where I was going. He knew what I was getting. He wasn't happy about it, but he knew what I was getting. I just lied sometimes about where I was going. I never sold myself to get it. I didn't steal anything to get it. The only thing that I did during my addiction that I feel so ashamed of is I took my bill money that it should have gone to pay bills and used it to get that. So I had a big problem with that statement. But let's listen to what else, because I couldn't even make it through the whole Discord because I can't sit there and listen to the BS go down. Sorry.
Say when they say you aren't taking accountability, own up to what you've done, which you've said some of the stuff, but stop helping her, because once Lisa has no more help, she's gonna go to rehab hopefully, or she won't be able to survive buying her rugs and stuff.
I do respect that. I really do. But if I've been sitting here helping Lisa call detoxes and she didn't go on Monday, I've been helping her 3-way call programs for the last 2 days. And I'm saying fucking hour-long phone calls to get her into a program. I don't think anyone even knows that even before.
Okay, Miss Kim. When she asked you to take accountability for what you've done, you said such and such, but, which means, forget everything I just said. This is what I really want to say. I'm helping her find a rehab, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you may be helping her find a rehab, but every time you give her money, that could be the last time that you give her money. Because it could be the one that puts her over the edge and she's no longer here for you to help get her into a rehab. You're not taking accountability. In fact, what I found quite interesting is any time you let someone up in that box that asked Lisa's questions or asked you a question or whatnot, if you didn't like it, they were gone. Taking true accountability and owning what was yours meant that you should have let everybody who had a question be in that box, good or bad. You see, Lisa has done a lot of damage to a lot of people, and you have been aiding and abetting with that. You have aided her in doing that, helping her. So you are just as guilty. You see, when someone says, yeah, I am taking accountability for blah, blah, but that means forget everything I just said, and this is what I really mean. You ever heard that saying? Because it's the truth, okay? First off, yeah, you may be calling rehabs. I mean, wonderful, kudos to you. I think you kind of owe that to her because you've helped her put a foot towards the grave every time you give her money. And that's where I'm going next. You may be calling rehabs. You could call rehabs all day long, but you're still giving her money. You're still helping her get access to cash apps and whatever. So that one time you do that could be her last time, and then you won't need to worry about getting her into a rehab. The other thing too is, why when everybody asks her a question, you don't like it? Like when they asked her what happened with the money for Shadow, she refused to answer. Why? If Lisa's truly turning a new page and wants to take accountability, she would take full accountability, not just what she wants to answer. That's the cheap way out, and that tells me she's not changing. This is all just a rouge. And why are you speaking for her? Because this live is supposed to be Lisa taking accountability and telling people what's going on, not you speaking on her behalf. You shouldn't have even said a freaking word to anyone. And then I hear things about the using people's cash apps that were no longer alive and doing all this other stuff. What about the thing that where the lady purchased the lady purchased her page that has cancer, and Lisa lied to her, and not only that, but she stole $100 worth of Lyft points off the lady's account, and the lady gave her a lot of money. What about her? You see, there's so much more I want to say, but I'm so done with all of that. I know she's not going to rehab Monday. I know it. And I'm so sick and tired of people saying, you could be the biggest comeback story. So I'm sorry, you're basically kicking anyone who's ever gotten it right the first or the second time or the third time. You're kicking us all in the teeth by telling her, hey, you've lied and scammed and cheated people out of thousands of dollars because you are a rotten person. But if you change your life around and you go get clean, you're gonna be the biggest comeback story ever, and we're gonna support you. What does that say to the people like myself and so many others who got it right, and got it right on their own? They didn't do it in front of the world to see. It doesn't say too much to us, to be honest. I'm not buying the bullshit.